No, Kim. So you and Dame are not gonna argue no more.
To me, it's all fun.
Oh, okay.
To me, I'm snapping. It's like online snapping.
Oh, yeah,
But you see, that's the point, right? When you see him, he's not snapping fun. He's mad. Yeah, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck, because da-da-da-da. And then be like, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna call it The Dusky. And it's shout out to my nigga Will Tracks, and it's inspired by Voice of Harlem and Test Smooth. And niggas rock with it. It's fun to me, but when you see him snapping, he doesn't look like he's having fun. He's mad. And when you ask him questions about me, when you ask niggas whoever got questions about me, you could tell by their tone, and they start moving around their chair and they face scrunch stuff. You say, yes, my Dame, I don't got no problem with Dame. Dame is mad at me for what? I don't know. I said the movie was whack, and he's been on the tangent ever since. And now, he's sitting there and he's making teeth jokes about my new teeth. And I'm like, this is when you don't know you have anybody real around you, murder, is that nobody told him this magic neither. Like, you're not allowed to have teeth snaps about anything. Your teeth fell out on TV. You can't talk about anything teeth related. Nobody gonna tell him that he's not allowed to make. Dog, when you could turn on your TV and put it on the big screen and the nigga teeth fell out, you can't snap about teeth. And then I guess what he's snapping about now, he's like, oh, Kim, your teeth is cheap. I said, my teeth was $52,000. He said his first teeth was $200,000. What happened to him? What you mean your first teeth was $200,000?
Yeah. I was asking you this to close that door. I wasn't asking you this to go further down the road.
I was just bringing up, I didn't know how much up to speed she was.
Dame is like, he's like I don't know how to say it. I wouldn't say a godfather to me, but I would say like, that's just the one person I just wish y'all would stop arguing, you and him.
Yeah, but Mase, you tried to fight him. I never tried to fight him. You tried to have a physical fight with him. Had me in the middle of it. You talking about, listen, man, all right, let's do it. They ain't talking about you with the stop. They ain't come, see, you know what's going on? And then we're just too old to fall for the reverse psychology. What he's trying to do is now he say, yeah, Mase doing the show. Ken wouldn't even be doing that show if it wasn't for Mase. I said, Mase not falling for that. Just a year and a half ago, he came and asked us. He was in a financial bind. Mase came to me and said, we can't have Dame out here looking like that. I'm like, yeah, man, that's the spirit. I know you don't really mess with Dame like that. So I'm like, yeah. And he's like, call Dame now, tell him we're gonna give him $1 million. I'm like, we? I'm like, you go 5, I go 5. I'm like, in my brain. I'm like, we don't even know we getting this $1 million back. I'm like, all right, man, just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, do it. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm like, it's Dame, we gotta do it. We tried to give him $1 million, tell us to wait. He owed $800,000. So he wait 3 weeks. I asked Mase if he still wants to do it. Mase said, nah, it's 3 weeks. You want to give it to me for the culture?
I just want to keep it going.
No, but it's business though. Nah,
it was business.
That's correct.
The offer was off the table.
Yo, bro, if we offer you $1 million, your exact words say, yo, you got $1 million in your account this afternoon. Young NBA young boy and Drake and somebody. And then you call back 3 weeks later and say, what's up? And then he tried to hit me. I said, you told me what you told me. I'm like, I ain't even gonna tell him that. I said, Mase ain't picking up. He said, yeah, he ain't Mussolini no more. that ain't Mussolini. So I know you don't know Mussolini. Yeah, he's not Mussolini. Then he tried to hit me with so you gotta wait for Mase to do your business. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what kind of niggas you to be having to wait? Now you gotta wait. I said, I'm that kind of nigga. I have to wait.
Oh, man.
So listen, man, honestly, I really don't want to have a problem with Dame, but to me, it's just snapping. But it went to the point where, for me, just saying that I don't like a movie to disrespecting my family, saying I got beat up, saying that my teeth is fake. Like he has the same 3 snaps. He doesn't have anything else past that. And I know a lot that I won't say. I'm gonna be the bigger person now. You know, I'm not gonna get into his family business because I'm just not doing it. Because to me, it's fun. It's online snapping, and we know Damon can snap and he's not winning. He's losing. So when he tries to snap back, it looks angry. But Dame, since nobody will tell you, you can't talk about anything teeth related. I don't know if they told you that your teeth fell out on TV and that if your first teeth cost $200,000, what kind of teeth with $200,000 then you don't got them no more? What you mean your first teeth? I'm presenting to you on.
Come on, killer.
This is not what you thought signed up for, Mase. Like
I started alley
the pastel, back to the
pastel. He went camo again.
Listen. Advertisers, sponsors, still see y'all smiling. We still here, but nah, seriously, I'm cool. I don't have no problem with Dave, but he's not gonna stop. You gotta realize this dude been talking about Jay-Z for 17 years without a response, so it won't stop. It's never gonna stop. It won't stop.
You'll bring him on Talk with Lee?
I would, but not really. See, look, let me tell you this, right? So when this thing first started, I don't know if you watched that part because I know you watch what you want to watch. When I got a deal with Revolt, he tried to force a deal with Revolt.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And he was like, "Yo, I'm the chairman of Revolt." And Revolt is like, "What are you talking about? You're not the chairman." He's showing emails and everything else. So Revolt called me and just was telling me what was going on to catch me up. And I was like, whatever. So Dane was trying to put one of his shows or 2 of his shows on Revolt, right? And Revolt didn't have any slots until next year, which is this year. I had a slot in my deal for another television show. I had a middleman call Dame and say, yo, look, this is when the shit first started, or the back and forth. I said, look, I don't even want to do this. Tell Dame the show he's trying to put on Revolt, he can have my slot. Just let me executive produce it the same way he did for me when I was in the jam. Sony, he bought me the Rockefeller executive produce my album. I said, I'll put your show on the slot that I was gonna put in those shows. I just want to be executive producer. He said, yeah. Then he called the nigga back. 30 minutes later, he said, nah, fuck that, watch this. Then 2 days later, he says he's the chairman of Revolt and he's my boss. And I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm not signed to Revolt. I license my show to Revolt. So therefore, when my deal is up, I get my show back. But he took that opportunity when I just was trying to give him a slot and what he did for me to do the same for him. Now, fuck that, watch this. And then 2 days later, I'm the chairman and I'm your boss. It's because he's older than us, he couldn't see.
So there's no white flag for him?
Never, Dave's not waving no white flag. I wave a white flag with a smile, but I don't know. See, the thing about it is this too, Mase, is that with me, I didn't just randomly do this. It was months of him. That's why I said I felt like it was a setup. It's months of him throwing shots at me, months and months and months when it first started. I'm like, I'm just ignoring Dave. And then he said something about Cam don't support my movies and nothing. He didn't support Honor Up. So I said the movie was whack. And then it went straight left from there, like personal. So I was like, I'll take a jab so like if he throws 10 shots and then I throw a jab and my jab powerful, then I'm whack. Come on, Cam, you gotta chill. Why would you do this? What happens is a lot of people don't see it because it doesn't get attention till I say something back, and that's where I gotta learn to take a page out of your book and other people's book, where you be like, it doesn't make sense to respond.
All right. Look, we could keep going on this Dame thing for another hour, but we gotta let y'all breathe. but you already see what it is. Teeth jokes, Mussolini comparisons, revolt drama, and the whole nine. This ain't ending anytime soon, and honestly, we kind of here for it. But real talk, we appreciate y'all pulling up every single week for this. If none of this made sense to you because you just now finding us, welcome. You picked a wild episode to start with. Drop a comment and tell us whose side you on, because apparently everybody got an opinion on this one. And look, if you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting on at this point. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Because trust me, this Dame situation is not done, and neither are we. Next episode might have even more to unpack, and you don't want to be catching up 3 days late asking somebody to explain what happened. All right, that's us for now. Same time, same energy. We'll see y'all next episode. Don't go nowhere.